Today on my mother's 2019 Cadillac XT5, we're going to be taking a look at the eTrailer Universal Cargo Area Protector. As you saw, it stows away pretty easily in the back hatch here. I actually use this on my vehicle, but she got a new car, and this is kind of proving the point that it is very universal. We're going to have three pieces. We're going to have the big section. We're going to have the little smaller section. And then we're going to have the main section, which is where we're going to start. You can tell which one's which by looking for the E, and we're going to look for these stretchies. So we're going to take these, we're going to go over the headrest on each side, just like that. I spread it out, and then notice on the bottom, we have some hook and loops. So then we're going to take the bigger section of the three, and there's going to be two sides to this. So one's going to have the three hook and loops, and on the other side, it's just going to have two of them. So we're going to take the three side and line those up with the piece that we just put on. And one thing we could do as well, before we did this, if you found a good place to tie these down, if it was staying in here for a while, I typically take these and go down to the little crack there where the seats mount to the floor. Just tie those up so it doesn't really shift around. But a lot of the times I just kind of put it in here because it's super easy and quick, just so I'm protecting it from whatever the day brings me. And then I can tear it out really quick and put it in my car. So that's what I really like about it. So I literally can put this in any of my vehicles, and not even just the back. So once we do this, it's all good. It's all good. I do like how it's going up on the edges, so it'll catch some of that contents if we have any spills. So we can either just keep it like this. The hook and loop will stick down onto the carpet if you didn't want it to kind of shift around. So that's kind of cool. Or if we want to protect this, I use this back section a lot for when I bring my dogs with me, because whenever they hop up, they always scratch this up. And that's what this back section's for. So we're going to take this, lay it down, and then place the bigger section up on top of it. Just like this. So there's a lot of instances where this would be very useful. One, if you're maybe getting ready for a bike ride or something and you're kind of getting your shoes ready or whatever it may be. Maybe you're at the baseball game and your kid's got cleats. You don't want to scratch them up. So we're really covering everything. This is going to be a little bit more coverage than some of the WeatherTech rear cargo area mats. So I definitely like this a lot. Our overall length is going to be about 71 inches and it's about 48 inches wide. And that's giving us this little overhang right here, which is really nice for cleaning up stuff. When it comes to cleaning up stuff, as you can see, we have a little bit of water spots. You can just hand wash it, wipe it off with a cloth. Just water is all you really need. It is made of a polyester waterproof material, so it is going to keep that contents in there and not seep through into your seats. But as you can see, just a wet cloth just cleans that up really nicely. We don't want to machine wash this. Just hand wash it, hose it off, and just let it air dry. It'll dry pretty quickly. But with this piece, it's just something that you can throw pretty much anywhere, even the front seats. So after soccer games and stuff, a lot of times I'm really muddy. So if you want to protect your seats as well, you can take this. Since it's so wide, it'll cover pretty much all of your seats, backs all the way up, and we'll still have little gaps so you can still strap the kiddos up. And if you don't have floor mats like we do not, that little extra section at the bottom, once you lay it all out, we'll cover that as well. So you don't have to get floor mats, or if you're like my mother and we just got this, we don't have floor mats yet, but you have this in one of your cars, you can use it just to protect your vehicle from getting gross, even though we just bought this thing. So it's definitely a very universal product. This is a very entry-level way to just add that extra level of protection for your vehicle. You want to protect the investment. So if you have one of these in a fleet of cars, just hand it off to whoever's doing the dirtiest job. and they can protect your vehicle. But that's pretty much it for our look at the eTrailer Universal Cargo Area Protector on our 2019 Cadillac XT5.